Hello and welcome to this brief tutorial on what is a vocabulary journal and how do you need to set it up. So first of all, what is a vocabulary journal in American Lit? Well, a vocabulary journal is really essentially a Word document designed to help you process and identify new words, and also a place for you to create and keep a list of words that you will find helpful, useful, and necessary as part of your educational process. Really, the purpose of this vocabulary journal you'll be creating in American Lit is really to identify new words, add them to your working vocabulary, and really work on integrating these vocabulary words into your daily writing. Also, a main emphasis in American Lit for your vocabulary journal will be to in particularly focus on SAT prep and words that may appear on the SAT test. Now that you know what the vocabulary journal is and the purpose of it, let's talk a little bit about how you're going to create your vocabulary journal in this course. Just like other assignments in this class, for your vocabulary journal, you will open up a new Word document, simply give it the title American Literature Vocabulary Journal, and then you're going to save this document to a folder on your computer using your last name, first name, and then the title English 303 Vocabulary Journal. It is essential to remember that you will use this one Word document each time you complete a new entry in your vocabulary journal. Again, this will be one Word document that will become a running record of your vocabulary entries. Speaking of vocabulary entries, what exactly do you need to include in this one Word document each week? Well, each week you will be required to complete or add 6 words to your vocabulary journal. 4 of these 6 words are assigned to you. You will find these assigned 4 words on the weekly work schedule every Friday. In addition to the 4 assigned weekly words, you will need to add 2 more words of your own choosing. You can either find these words of your own choosing in the SAT vocabulary word list posted in Doc Sharing, or you can locate these 2 additional words in any of our online lessons or any of your other online lessons in your course. Essentially, your 2 personal words are 2 words that you will come across of your own choosing in your own reading that you would like to add to your vocabulary journal. So again, each week you should be adding a total of 6 words, 4 assigned by me that you'll find on the weekly work schedule on Fridays, and 2 of your own choosing that you either select from the SAT vocabulary word list or 2 that you select from your coursework. Now that you know you need to have 6 words, what exactly do you need to have for each one of those 6 words in your vocabulary journal? Well, first off, you'll need to provide each word, followed by the part of speech. Then you'll need to provide a definition for that word, and then use that word in a sentence of your own writing. So let's take a look at what each entry in your same Word document will contain. First, you'll always start each weekly entry with the date so that I know what week you're working on. Next, you'll include the 4 assigned words I've given you, your 2 personal words, and where those words came from. Next, you'll list the word, the part of speech, followed directly by the definition, and then as you can see here, you'll provide an example where you will actually use that word in a sentence. If you would like, you can also use a picture to represent the definition of that word, as you can see in the directions here. Again, you'll still be required to use the word, provide the part of speech, the definition, and then explain how that picture represents the definition. After you've done each one of those things, you may be asking yourself now, okay, how am I going to be graded on this, and when do I actually submit this assignment? Well, your vocabulary journal will only be submitted twice a semester, once at midterm right before spring break, and once at the end of the semester. You will again include each entry from each week in your one Word document, and then you will submit all of these at the 2 times designated. When you submit them, you should have all 6 words for each assigned week. Make sure you've used the proper formatting, and make sure that you've you have used proper grammar, usage, and mechanics for your sample sentences. Couple tips for you about the vocabulary journal. Make sure you manage your time. Because you only turn this assignment in twice a semester, sometimes it's easy to get behind on it. Make sure you're staying caught up and completing each entry each week. Also, don't forget to save a backup copy. Remember, this is going to be a semester's worth of work, so make sure you not only have it saved to your computer, but I would also suggest saving it to another computer or emailing it to yourself each week after you've added your new entry. Now that you know the requirements of this assignment, please go to the doc sharing area and download these instructions. Have a great week. Put your